These choices and voices, they're all in my head. Sometimes you make me feel crazy. Sometimes I swear I think you hate me. Like I need a walk, I need a walk, I need to get out of here. 'Cause I need to know who are you? 'Cause you're not the girl I fell in love with.
What's up?
Baby, who are you? 'Cause something has changed. You're not the same. I hate it.
What's up, Undercover? Mossy.
I'm sick of waiting for love, love. I know that you're not the one. Feeling hypnotized.
How the fuck is everyone doing, man? Donna, what's poppin'? We're doing like 9:30, man. Ugh. I think I wore myself a little bit ragged. That's okay. But I did treat myself. You're off tomorrow. Fuck. I got me. I decided to treat myself because there's only 2 left in the city, so I got myself one Oculus Quest 2, and that shit is pretty mind-blowing. But it turns out I can't stream it to you yet, but I will figure it out. That shit is amazing though, man. Oh my god. It's like... What's up, well done, from Indonesia. Salamat siang. I'm in a weird mood, dude. I'm in a weird mood. It's really just been it's been a great day. But I mean, I was up too late last night. I went too hard on the alcohol and everything, and had a good day. But then I'm like, I think I fucked something up. Like I fucked something up between my eating and exercise and stuff, and watching football and all that. Like I think I just made I made a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, I do love this fucking song though. Actually, fuck this. Hold up. Cause you know me, I don't care if I walk the room. Aniti, what's up? That video is ridiculous. So it's a Korean dude, but he hired like white people to... Oh, Gene? I could do that. Just Friend is dope. Gene. Yeah, that song we're just listening to, I'll turn it on like a video where you can see it because it's kind of awesome. It turns out that it's like a Korean guy who's like super awesome. But he hired white people to play the Korean parts, and he overdubbed the voices. And it's pretty... The song itself is really good, and his singing is really great. And Suga from BTS is on it. But it's kind of trip. I don't know if you say it's trippy. But if you know it's overdubbed, which you do know, because like I've never used TalkBox, man. This right here, this shit. Y'all see that is on yours? Oh yeah, you can see it. Actually, this might put me in a good mood. Hold on.
Damn, you look so good. Laying there wearing nothing but my t-shirt. Your body's a neighborhood. Wanna drive my lips all around it, 'cause I'm holding my breath.
I thought it was actually the white dude, but he's the Korean guy's like he's like overdubbing on it. Donna, have you seen this video? If you have not seen this video, you might trip out when Suga does the rap part. I'm kind of curious. Tell me if you've seen it, Donna. Oh, you've seen it? Okay.
그림자를 가둔 한 줄기빛 어둡기만 한 내 삶을 뒤집어 놓은 너 나 어쩌면 아무것도 아닐지 너를 만나기 전엔 그저 보잘것없던 나 에이 보잘것없던 나 그저 내 삶은 다 하루를 대충 때우기에 급급했었잖아 우리의 낮 우리의 밤 그래 우리의 삶 UAREMY like 서로 채팅하는 법 서로의 다
Yeah. Dude, I've never rocked a turtleneck and like made it work. Felix Irwan? Is that Felix from... The only Felix that I'm supposed to know is the one from Stray Kids. But anyways, I don't know. I just been like in a mood for like the last 30 minutes. And I figured this is how we get out of the mood. We just make some videos. We use a little bit of that potion. A little bit of potion. Maybe a lot of bit of potion. And we watch stuff. Hey, y'all finish this video. Or not. I mean, that's your business. I'll be right back. I do mean I'll be right back. I'm not going to be going for like forever. Go get him. All right, so we have to get we got to go do some stuff. I mean, not that we have to. We don't have to, but we're going to. We're going to go do whatever. I don't even know. I do know. Why did I say that? What did I say I don't know? I do know. I have an idea. Lulu, what's up? Flattery. Lulu is blind. Dude, I'm like so tired, dog. I look at least 2 years older than my actual age, which I'm only about 17. I look at least 19 right now. Even I know that. So let's do, you know what? I'm just like in a mood. I'm in like a mood. Can you hear me crashing everything on the desk? Because I'm in a mood. Suyun from Akmu. Let's do that. I think it's called Alien. Let's do that shit like right now. Suyun. Alien. I feel like I'm talking like I'm the ending of a game. Dun dun dun. But da 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 da. That's like when you win a level. It's like bum 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 bum. And why am I talking like that? Dude, I will say it's only been like an hour or whatever using it. And I know people don't have like whatever money. I don't have money. I got more money than I had though. Because I'm thrifty and I sell my shit. I'm like, I don't use that, sell it. I don't use that, sell it. Like that black guitar, I think I'm gonna sell it. Like, I haven't been playing that one. Sell it. Sell it. But I got the Oculus Quest 2. This is not a promotion. That shit blew my mind. Like the first 30 minutes, that shit blew my mind fucking wide open. I was in like zero gravity, like pulling myself through things, like pushing off of obstacles and flying through with like jet thrusters on my hands. Kind of amazing. Anyways, Suyeon from Akmu, Alien. Let's do this thing. Turn on that. I set up a third monitor. I got 3 monitors over there. But that was dumb. I should have put a third one here. Tomorrow we'll do that. Because I bought some monitors from Goodwill for like $5. Dude, $5. Dude, if you can deal with a monitor that's 4 years old, you can get them for $5 from a thrift store. Whatever though. Let's hit record. And then put the chat box back up. See that move where I say put the chat box back up? If I had a third monitor, I wouldn't have to do that. I would just move the chat box to this monitor over here, which is, there's no monitor there. That's like a vision. But then I wouldn't have to do that. I'd be like, what's up, Garcia? What's up? But see, instead of looking over here to say, what's up, Garcia, I could look over here. So tomorrow, I think I will do that tomorrow. All right, we're recording. And I am pretty, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like, I'm kind of like tired-ish. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You play the game. Are you dead? If you're not dead, you play the game. Let's go. Let's have a fucking intro that we're going to have for this. Just speak honestly. It's always the thing. Just speak honestly. If people don't like it, they don't like it, but just be honest. Okay. Well then. Hey, if you click this, well, that's dumb to say. If you click this. If you're watching, then you clicked it. Suyeon, obviously from Akmu. I love Akmu, and for some reason, I cried to Dinosaur. I'm still not sure why it had that effect on me. But anyways, this is her solo debut, right? So, let's do it. It already reminds me of like some Daft Punk. I'm already like tired and fucked up. That's crazy. That happened really quickly. Her hair is fucking gorgeous. It's like a light blue-green. She looks like Harley Quinn. She's Harley Quinn. She's Akmu / Harley Quinn. Okay, I'm actually really tripped out because I do love the track. I love disco funk. I love heavy bass. Just hit my mic. I love all of that. But I don't know that I've really seen her do a track like this. So I am kind of curious, like, Is this her vision of the track, or is this also like producers being like, you should do a track like this? Because I love her and I love what she makes, but I'm not sure I've ever heard like so disco infused. It's almost as like a Dua Lipa style track, which is also hot fire. Also hot fire. It all sounds great, but I'm just curious. Like, did you want this much disco? I do, but did you?
told me you're not being 너의 판을 뒤집기 위해서 왔어 누군가 너의 기억을 지워 모든 걸 방해하는 거야 You listen 점점 가둬둘 수 없을 정도로 커져가는 너의 힘과 목소리 행성은 널 주목하고 있어 Now you're ready for this 준비가 더 된 거야
Stop right before the chorus. I think a good comparison, at least something that like might be useful or not or whatever, I'm going to make this all about myself, is that if you looked at my channel 2 years ago and you looked at what's going on back here and you looked at me right here, dude, none of this was happening. My hair was like short and like kind of combed over, just regular, and nothing going on in the background. But now I got shit going on in the background, a lot of monitors, and I've been dyeing my hair like every 2 weeks. And you might go like, did this dude lose his mind, or do you really want to go there? I really wanted to go there. Like, that was actually a goal from the beginning. I wanted to like open up and do something different. But that's what I'm saying about this video. When I look at Akmu, did she really want to go here? I love it. I love it. 3 times. I love it. But is she pushing this vision? Or is it like some people, you know, kind of pushing her? I'm very curious. I think it's super awesome, but it is an abrupt change. It's an extreme departure from what I'm used to from her. I don't think I've ever seen her do the choreographed dancing with a group ever before this. I'm so tripped out because it reminds me of like, it still has that weird twist on it, but it reminds me of like all the girl groups, like, I don't know, Twice, Everglow, like Red Velvet. There's aspects of this video, but that's something about Akmu before. Akmu never reminded me at all of any of those groups. Never, ever. Akmu was like this other thing. So did she kind of like want to do that? Because, okay, let's be honest. Let's be super honest. Can I dance? No. No. Can I sing? No. I could maybe, like, if I practice for a week, I could sing like for like 2 minutes, I could sing one thing for you. Maybe. So I can't really sing. I can't dance. Am I beautiful at 18 years old? Nope. I'm not. Would I think it would be really fun to be in BTS or EXO or one of these groups, GOT7, 17, and like do the shit they do. I think that would be really fun. So if I had an opportunity to do that, I would do it. So like I'm very like I'm just not really sure where this goes. Like, is this where she wanted to move towards? But it's just so trippy. Because here's what I'm thinking of is like, what if you saw this first? And you'd never seen her before? It would freak you out to go back in time and look. But it's sick. The track is sick. I like the animation. I like the dancing. Yeah, I like everything. I 100% really, really enjoy it. I think it's a great song. It's just not at all what I expected. So good job, I guess. Yeah, dude. Shocked. Shocked, but in a good way. Oh, I guess that concludes its reaction. Oh, and see, once I put a monitor over here, I can stop doing this. This is me looking around the microphone to like look at what's going on there. Cosmetics back. You should listen to My Section by Mossy. Lots of bars. Yeah, Melissa, isn't that trippy? Cosmic's here throwing money around on my stripper pole. Listen to In My Section by Mossy. In My Section. Dude, I'm already writing where I can't read it. By Mossy. You got mossed. I'm a Georgia fan, and we got mossed today. Yes, Melissa, Donna, is this not kind of shocking? I really like it. But I would not expect this. It's not that I doubt she could do it. I mean, she did it. But it's just like nothing ever. Like, really? Oh, Mozzie was Z's. Hey, Shauna. Did you just miss this thing? Pretty tripped out. See, now since you're getting here late, I have to give you like the one sentence version. Awesome, but extremely surprised. I'm like, this is really the same chick from Akmu? Like, for real? Knew she could do it, but not her, though. Yeah. I'm just gonna go take a shot. I'll be back. We don't need a long one. Oh, let's throw on Red Velvet. Oh, fuck that. Let's throw on Dinosaur. I'll be back before the song's over. No placeholder. You can just watch me leave. I'll come back.
화장실 문 밑엔 지갑하는 구멍이 매일 밤 뒤척거리시던 아버지 No problem 난 아무것도 몰랐거든 아직도 그때가 생생해 무설계 없었던 어리기만 한 나를 벌쩍 뜨게 하는 벌쩍 뜨게 하는 벌쩍 뜨게 하는
Dude, all right, y'all. Okay, before we get to the next thing, I said this earlier, but you know, since some of my friends are here, I splurged today. This is one of my Ellis rules, which is weird to talk about myself in third person. But this is something like I fucked up like a bunch in the past, and so something I try to think about is when I'm thinking about a purchase. Sorry, I gotta burp this beer. If there's something I'm definitely gonna buy, like I'm 100% gonna buy it, but maybe in 3 months or 4 months, then I think it's kind of stupid to think about it for 3 months. Just go buy it. You're gonna buy it anyway, so you might as well just buy it and enjoy it for an extra 3 months instead of like debating with yourself. So I bought myself the Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality kit. And I've only used it for about an hour, and it's fucking blown my mind, dog. I have the old one. I have the Oculus Go, which you can probably get for like $80 used or something. But that shit, what the fuck, dude? I was in like zero gravity, and you can push yourself off of objects and like grab things and throw fucking discs, but you're like kind of in not zero gravity, but like moon gravity. And you got thrusters on your arms. So like I'm like Iron Man. I'm like, it's like I thrust this way, like I'm thrusting that way, but then I do a thruster this way, and now I'm sliding, but now I'm going too fast. So like I just put my arms behind my head, and I'm like, and it's like brakes, like I'm braking. Dude, that shit is wild. I think I need a couple of cables so I can connect it to stream, but that shit is fucking amazing. Anyways, what's next on the list? That would actually require me to have a list. Ooh. Fuck me. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm looking at my own handwriting. I'm like, that's not English. Like, maybe I speak Arabic. The fuck does that say? Right there at the bottom. Okay, but soon we can cross off. Dude, Shauna, the VR shit is dope as fuck. I would take this one, the old one. This is the old one. So the difference, there's a lot of differences, but the difference between the old one and the new one is the old one is like you're stationary, like it can track your head movement, but it can't track you through space. So like if you got up and walked around, the image wouldn't change. This one, you can walk around actual objects, like you can draw in 3 dimensions or whatever. But one thing that I didn't know I would do with this old one, which like I said, you can probably get them like $80 for eBay, is they have a Netflix where you can, so it's in VR, so your screen size is basically like an IMAX size screen. And I would lay in bed with this on my head and just lay with my pillow on the bed. And just like, I would take the screen, the Netflix movie screen, and put it on the ceiling. And I would just lay in bed and like watch The Office, but fucking in an IMAX theater. All the time. All the time. It's kind of fucking awesome. And they're standalone units, so you don't need like you don't need anything else. You buy the unit and you sign in and you do whatever you're doing. You don't need like any crazy shit. But I've only had 2. So the Go I got last year and the Quest I bought today. Kind of awesome. Dude, I can't read my handwriting. That's the point of that. Yeah, it's pretty fun though. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing next. There's some Japanese like tapper on Spaceballs. It's on Netflix. I haven't seen Spaceballs in forever. Opening up canned air. It's like a real thing. Morissette. So I didn't need a vocalist in a minute. We could do Morissette. We could do that Diana, who's like a tenor female vocalist, and there's also Danelia. And there's guitar stuff, and there's also K-pop. Oh, and beatboxing. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really leaning in a particular way. Oh, I know what I would like to do. Maybe. Let's type my name in 17. Doesn't 17 have something new that I haven't heard? Okay, well that's not helping, because it's like not giving me real stuff. $17. I'm kind of feeling this, but I need to know, like, what's the 24H? I'm pretty sure I did left and right. 24H. Did I do 24H? Looks like no. Let's do 24H. It better be good. Oh, hey, don't sing yet. It's set up. Already got 3 notes. Ba-da-dum. Let's write it down. Oh wait, Cosmic, you were here. You asked for a thing that I wrote down that I can't read. Alright, dude, Cosmic, I'm gonna do this one. If you're still here, remind me what this is called. I wrote it down, but I can't read my drunken handwriting. Something Mozzie. It's something Mozzie, dude. Okay, 24H. Let's do this. See, I get distracted by my own self. And then start recording. And then put the chat box back. Cool. And then an intro. I've never seen 17 24H, which I'd be assuming is 24 hours, but there's no R. It could just be 24 H's. Be kind of hard to hear. Whatever. This is maybe the world's dumbest YouTube channel. So let's go.
いつでも君のそばにいることそれが何より大切さ君も僕の隣にいるなら完璧あいやいや Hit away like the sky 咲くものはもうべん僕ら以外はなって恐るに足らない二人だけの楽園時計の針は Oh yeah yeah
It's actually weird because they have like a spacey guitar in the back. Doing like tenths, which are thirds, but displaced by an octave. Oh! That's fucking awesome. That's a fucking amazing change. God, it reminds me of something. It reminds me of something so hard, like something that I love, but I can't think of what it is. I need to go back. I need to hear it again. It's a song I taught on guitar like 2 years ago. A song that I never heard. This band 5 Seconds of Summer that I never heard before. Like their song popped up on the YouTube charts, and I was like trying to teach guitar songs on like all this new shit. This is before I did K-pop, and it's the same beat from that song. Dude, we're going there right now. We are going. We're gonna go find 5 Seconds of Summer. What's it called? Well, I could just look up myself. And yeah, I bet it's Young Blood. Hold up. This is so funny because it's a band that the only song I know is the song that I figured out to teach on YouTube before I ever did K-pop, and now we're on K-pop, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of that same song. Young Blood, since you want it, da 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 da. We're gonna skip through this. Hold up. Only I'm allowed to do reactions this way. No one else do this. Right there. Hold up. Let's go to the other video. Listen to this. It's different, but it's kind of the same. It's different. It's kind of the same. All right, now, hold up. This is as far as I heard in that one. Now listen to this. This one's denser because it's rock music, but it's kind of the same thing. You pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I giving you take. Young blood, see you want me. Out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But you need it, yeah, you need it. All of this time, yeah. Young blood, see you want me. Am I crazy? Do you hear the same backbeat? It's the same backbeat, bruh. It's the same backbeat. Anyways, where were we? Let's go back to it. Back to the party at hand. Oh, also the spacing of the guitar is really similar. Which is, I don't know the chords, I'm not going to figure them out. But it's this thing where you do, it's like kind of like Blackbird by the Beatles or other bands, where you have this separation of thirds. I'm not going to explain that. But thirds to tenths, so you take the same two notes, but you take one and you push it out an extra octave. So if you're going from like C to E, you take the E, you go up an octave and you get, so you get this type of sound. So that's kind of going on in this song. I'm just making shit up, but it's that distance, the same distance that's going on in the background. Which, by the way, is also in Young Blood. The song is awesome. There's that thing. It's the same rhythm, same tempo. Dunk a dunk a dunk a dunk a dunk a dunk a dunk. Young blood, say you want it, the out of your life, but I'm just a dead man. It's the same fucking. It's the exact same tempo. It's 100% the same tempo and the same backbeat. You want it, out of your life. Someone smarter than me should make a mashup on those two videos, but no one would watch it because no one, I think, really loves both of these. Both, I do, but I mean, it's like a weird mashup. But I think someone should do it because they're exactly the same tempo with the same backbeat. He said, I'm kind of rich, but I cannot afford sleeves. And 0 girls complained. Well, I guess, sleeves are missing. Shame on him. Sleeves are missing. I think maybe some people are saying he still has too much sleeve. Blink. Blink. No time, 24 hour 思うよ君だけ決まって24 hour The song is fucking amazing. %, this is going on the playlist right now. And not only is it going on the playlist, but I'm about to take a break from y'all. I mean, not that you're not doing anything. I'm not taking a break from you. I'm taking a break from me being on camera. But I'm going to go listen to this immediately. I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to listen to this song. What does it mean you can't find 24H? Dude, fucking don't play me. What the? Hold up. This is not, no, I don't believe that's true. I must have misspelled 24H somehow. Oh, I know. No, okay, now I figured it out. So I can play music for y'all, I have to like disable my phone. So my phone was disabled, and so it's like, we don't know who 17 is. So I have to re-enable it. Now I have it. Here we go. 24H. Oh, fuck yeah. Got it. Wait, stop playing it, though. Pause. Add to the playlist. Excellent, excellent. Not to go over the playlist. Is this still a reaction? No. Maybe. I mean, because I'm doing this in reaction to the video that I just watched. But this is not what people normally classify as a reaction. And I'm like, download all these songs or something? Or these all look downloaded. Now if I scroll to the bottom, is the new one going to be updated? I don't know what any of this means. I just see a bunch of green arrows. Anyways, the song's fucking dope. And I'm going to go listen to it. Away from you. Hello, chatbox. Dude, new channel, you and I got into K-pop. You can see it on the channel because I watched K-pop for the first time on the channel. November 2018 was when I got into K-pop. November. And the first song which I'm so happy is like a defining moment for my life, was EXO Tempo. EXO Tempo was the fucking... That was the first K-pop song that I heard that I was like, I thought this was like a gimmick. This song is fucking awesome. And then from there, like, it just, everything changed. But like, I remember I was wearing like a sock hat, which I still have. I just don't know if I was wearing the blue one or the red one. But I was wearing a sock hat, and I'm listening, and this chorus comes in. It's like, and like, I'm listening, and I hit pause, and I'm like, this song is like already way better than every other fucking thing I've heard. Because it was this grimy fucking keyboard, this like intense, I should put that in musical terms. Clustered voicings on a keyboard, but it was all moving in a certain direction. But they're like so close, like neo soul, but distorted. But then there's this singing on top, and it was like, all of a sudden, don't mess up my tempo. And then squeak, 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 squeak on the bed springs. And I was like, this is fucking kind of amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. I think that's also kind of one of the things that I'm shocked by. Well, I'm not shocked now, but I was shocked by, is that when it comes to K-pop, I really like the boy groups much more than the girl groups. Don't get me wrong. I think out of the girl groups, I still probably like Red Velvet more than Blackpink. I think Blackpink has more songs that I like, but the variety of Red Velvet I like more. But yeah, it's a thing. Can't you access my playlist on Spotify? Do I have it set? I don't even know how to do it, but like, I have a playlist on. It's like not that old, but there's maybe like 100 songs on it. No, Shauna, the only TVXQ song that I think about on a regular basis is the Chance of Love. That song. Zane, can I react to some Guthrie Govan? I never done on the channel, but Guthrie is a fucking beast. Guthrie is one of the most versatile electric guitarists I've ever heard. Ever. Guthrie is a fucking straight up 10 out of 10 monster savage. Alright, Cosmic, I will listen to that when we get back. I will do that. Oh, but I still have control over the playlist. Hold up. What do I put on for you? 2 Chainz. I could put it on some old songs too. Where's the old shit? Yeah, I might put it on some fucking Hall & Oates. Oh my god. This is a real playlist. If you hear these 2 songs back to back, if it takes me long enough, if it takes me more than 3 minutes, you'll hear these 2 songs back to back. And I think this might be one of the best examples of my musical taste, is hearing these 2 songs back to back. I kind of wish I was here. I wish you guys were on camera so I could watch you react to these 2 songs. Song 1, which is 3 minutes long. And then song 2 is completely fucking different. Song number 1. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, so what I said was, I don't know if anyone else goes from Hall & Oates, I Can't Go For That, to fucking Deftones, My Own Summer. And I saw Deftones live do that on a tour with, it was Deftones and Incubus, so it was Deftones open for Incubus. Just amazing. Amazing heavy music, man. But going from I Can't Go For That, I can't go for that, right, to like fucking, like just fucking screaming. But there's something else I was going to say. I'm not muted now, though. Jasmine, I'm no longer muted, right? Someone tell me that I'm no longer muted. It looks no longer muted. Someone say, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So this might even be before Shauna came on the channel. I think out of everyone here, Shauna's like might be the Shauna goes so far back. But when I first started posting videos to YouTube 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, my oldest ones are like 10 years, but then I just disappeared. For like 8 years, I didn't make anything. 7 years or something like that. 6 years. I don't know. Fuck math. So what I used to always do, like in high school and early college, is I would take songs that people thought like you just could not do on a guitar, and I would just do them and like learn raps. So I play like rap songs and then convert like the rap parts to guitar, and I would do like solo guitar and just like, you know, go to parties and just fucking while out. I have not heard this. I've heard the actual track recently, but I've not heard my version of it. So I think you might enjoy this, which is, and all I was doing back in the day was I would look at YouTube trending videos and look for like a top rap track, and I immediately would just, like, I would never have heard it and be like, okay, I'll give myself like 24 hours. Let me see if I can figure out how to play this on guitar or something. So one song that now is a song that I really love called Drip Too Hard by Gunna and Lil Baby. But it was just one day, like this song was blowing up and I was like, can I figure out how to do that on a guitar? And I think I came close, but I don't remember my video of it. And then when I used to do the guitar tutorials, I would play like a snippet of me playing it. So like we don't have to go deep. Like I'm just going to turn on the actual song and I'm going to look up my video. And hopefully in the first like 20 seconds, you're going to hear me doing a guitar version of whatever's going on. So Drip Too Hard by Gunna and Lil Baby. Right here. Yeah, this is it. You hear that? You hear that right there? Da 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 da, but with that weird ass sound.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want.
So I did a tutorial of this probably 2.5 years ago, and I think I came pretty close. I had to like change my strings. I like change all the tuning, and I don't remember what all the effects were. Which, thank God, I made a video. I can go watch my own video and find out. So I think in the beginning of this, wait, where's me? Wait, none of these are me. This is bullshit. Do I have to make it my name one word? Yes! 1 year ago? No, it's longer than that. Let's play Drip Too Hard with Gunna and Lil Baby. This. Dude, that's actually pretty fucking close. Do I play it later on in the fucking video? What? Not really crazy happy with this. No, I just want to hear it. Better. Dude, that's the fucking song, dude. I think I fucking nailed it.
With the lick, you get slow motion. Just beat.
Wait, do I play it faster? So that's for teaching people, so I slowed it down. It's still slowed down.
That's it.
Oh, I guess I don't play it faster. Hold on.
Now, with the lick, you get slow motion.
I'm just so proud that like I figured out like a way to play that. Let's go back to the original. Drip Too Hard. Here's the original.
Run that back, turbo.
Yeah, so I was just slowing it down for the fucking teaching, but hold on.
Lick, you get slow motion.
Run it back, turbo. You can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Dude, I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, oh shit. What? Anyways. Just excited. Dude, like, conquering musical problems. Alright, Cosmic, are you here? We're gonna do, what are we doing? Mozzie something? I'm writing down Mozzie. Cosmic's dead. He came in, he was like, dude, here's $5. Then he died. Oh, it's a good freeze frame I left on myself. Cosmic, dog. Oh, this is the funny part. Garcia's like, can I do it now on real tempo? Yes, but I would need to watch myself teaching. Like, that's me teaching y'all how to play it, but now old me can teach me how to play it. I could 100% do it. You just have to watch me watch myself. My video's only 3 minutes long. And then I could 100,000% do it. I just have to watch me teaching myself how to play it. It's like note-taking, but in video form.
Just beat.
Well, now you make me like want to actually hold on. Not to hear myself like actually like what's the tuning? What's the tuning? Hold on. God damn it, me! Tell people the tuning.
For a second. So without the effects.
No. Okay. Without.
That would help get close. But let's get into the funky, weird part. We turn off some of these effects.
No. But what's the tuning, dog?
Too hard. We're gonna, a little baby. This is.
I'm already angry at myself.
This is very cool. It takes a lot of weird stuff going on here, and I'm not sure I'm nailing it, but it's pretty close. If you came just for the chords simplified would be F sharp minor, D, C sharp minor, back to D. That's if you want it really simplified. And
What's the tuning though, man?
Play a D major 7 instead of the D. That would help get close.
But what's the
Let's get into
tuning?
the funky, weird part. We turn off some of these effects for a second. So without the effects, what you're gonna play, I've tuned the low E down to a C sharp.
Low E to C sharp. Okay. Pull up. So I should go. All right, so I guess C sharp in the bass. Okay. What did I come up with? C sharp in the bass, and then what?
I have no idea if they're using a baritone guitar or a 7-string guitar.
I don't even know what I did.
No, I'm just trying to hear what they're doing and lock in on it. So Got the C sharp down, the bass line.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I have 3 notes. I don't know what the 4th note is.
All on the low 6th string.
Do it again. Do it again.
So, got the C sharp down, the bass line.
Okay, so back to the, okay. Okay, well, how do I play the rest of it, me? How do I play the rest of it?
All on the low 6th string. It's gonna be 5th fret, 1st fret, 0, back to 1. But now you need some up top notes.
Oh, that's the first chord. Hold on. That's the first chord. Then what? Teach me. Me, teach me.
So now to do this F sharp minor chord, I'm doing 5.
Da, da, da.
Skip the low
And then what?
strings 4.
And then what? Shut up. Shut up. Go.
Bass notes.
Why'd I have 4 fingers down? I only hear 3 notes. That's 2 chords. There's only 4 chords to get through.
And now I'm using a 3-note chord, starting on string 6.
Oh, I'm not actually holding anything down with this finger. 3-note chord. Good on me for telling me it's 3 notes, not 4.
1, skip a string, 4, skip.
Next chord though. Wait, what am I playing?
It's another 3.
Alright. Da, da. I forgot the second chord. There it is. We got one more chord. What are those chords again? Da da da. One more chord.
It's another 3 note, and I'm hitting again.
Alright. Nope. That's it. The fuck are these chords? Two. that is pretty close. I can't believe like I'm learning from me right now. I'm just pushing the string off the fretboard. Da 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 boom da 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 boom da 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 da. That's pretty much it. That's like that's funny. Hey, it turns out my instructional video is pretty good. It's like I got to relearn for myself how to play that song. Ish. Okay, hold on one more time. Da da da. Boom. Da da. Ah, goddamn fucking bass note. On the spot. Okay, ish. It's kind of like still the same sounding. And then, of course, I got my, what do I have on? A tremolo, wop, 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 and then something else. What other effect do I have on? Do I save the effects?
And this next chord is, again, play that part. Crazy happy with this setup, but it kind of comes close.
Oh, here we go.
A chorus pedal.
Chorus.
Super chorus CH1, using a digital delay pedal. The
Delay.
3,
Chorus
and,
delay.
Using a built-in tremolo on
Tremolo on the amp. This amp over here.
Separate tremolo pedal. It would sound better. But now we have this weird sound.
Yeah,
So
that sounds right.
the lick
That sounds
in
right.
Slow motion.
I'm still proud of myself. I think I fucking did that right, dude. Drusif at Nam. Wait, don't I have something else to listen to also? The Mazzy? Yeah, I'm looking at myself. Oh, and the camera's facing the opposite way. So in these videos, the camera is over there, facing this direction. So like all this shit you're seeing in this video, like the guitar on the wall, that guitar is still up there. That red guitar, hold up. I haven't played this guitar in like 8 months. Because I broke part of the nut. This is the guitar that's hanging on the wall in the video. I have not played it in like 8 months because I fucked up part of the neck, the nut, and I haven't fixed it. And then the big ass TV you see in the background is the actual monitor that I'm looking at right now. And then you see the small monitor to the left, which is this tiny monitor over here, which is still there. And then that acoustic guitar that you see is the one I was just playing. Oh, and there's a troll doll in the background as well, which is back there. Hold up. Yeah. The red guitar is a Gibson knockoff. It's Epiphone. Gibson owns Epiphone. Yeah, I nailed me on the 27. I think is kind of generous. I think on the 35th try. I think I might just go smoke a cigarette, 'cause it's bad for me. Renata was asking about this song, and I can play it badly right now. Damn it. Maybe I can't. Ba da 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 da. Hold on. Nope, too drunk. Nope. Death. Death. No, it does not sound nice. It sounds terrible, but thank you. I just can't land. I'm just like way too drunk. Huh? No. Drunk? I play the guitar like I'm drunk. Nope, that's not right. Da 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 dum. Nope. Da 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 dum. There it is. Da 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 dum. Boom. Da 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 da. I give up. The tap. I can hear it. I can hear it in my head, but my fucking hands can't do it. Da 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 bum 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 ba da 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 bum bum bum. I can hear it, but my hands just can't keep up with it. Da 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 ja 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 ja. Da 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 dum da da dum. Boom da 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 go da dum dum da 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 go da dum dum da 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 go da. That's like how I hear it. That's just like not how I'm playing it because my hands won't do it. It's like boom da 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 go da boom boom da 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 go da. Yeah, but anyways, whatever. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You do nothing. You just have to tap out and wait for the next sunrise. You know what song? You know Sweet Castellano by Marina Torroba? Oh, you did know the other Portuguese thing. So fair. It's very fair. If we're gonna keep it in the realm of Portuguese, it would be like hold on. That's Villalobos. What fucking strings are out tune? With that. Here. Even though I'm drunk, it's recognizable. Let's hear it on what is that? Scottish Choro? Scottish Choro Dream. This song. Oh wait, no, not that one. Mazurka Choro. Mazurka Choro? Hold on. Wrong choro. Is it Mazurka? No. What the fucking name is that one? Gavada Choro. It's Gavada Choro. That's what it is. Gavada Choro. This one. Ah, but he's so full of energy and I'm not full of energy at all. Damn it. God damn it, that tempo. Even though I'm drunk, I can still like at least that tempo. Da 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 dum dum. Ah, oh, he's playing with such fucking power. He seems so relaxed, but he's like so full of fucking energy. He's like on it. He's dead. He died this year. Fucking Julia Bream is a bad fucking man. Anyways. Poor Cosmic's been waiting forever for a reaction that is going to come soon. Because you see, I've taken the mic off. That means... Okay, cigarettes kill you. They do kill you. But they don't make you drunk. They just kill you. I'm not sure which is better. But I'm going to go find out. Ooh, which song do you get now? Yeah, let's take you back to the fucking late 90s. Deal with it. Bob Dylan's son, Jacob Dylan.
So long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they say I lost my only friend. Well, they said she died easy of a broken heart disease. As I listened through the cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn of the long broken arm of human law. Now it always seemed such a waste. She always had a pretty face. I wondered why she hung around this place. Come on, try to live. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight. She said it's cold, it feels like Independence Day, and I can't break away from this parade. But there's got to be an opening somewhere here in front of me, through this maze of ugliness and greed. And I seen the sign up ahead at the counter line bridge, saying all is good and nothingness is dead. We'll run until she's out of breath. She ran until there's nothing left. She hit the end. It's just her window ledge. Come on, try to live. Nothing is forever. It's got to be something better than in the middle. But me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We could drive it home with one headlight. Well, this place is old. It feels just like a beat up truck. I turn the engine, but the engine doesn't turn. What smells of cheap wine, cigarettes? This place is always such a mess. Sometimes I think I'd like to watch it burn. I'm still alone, and I feel just like somebody else. Man, I ain't changed, but I know I ain't the same. But somewhere here in between these city walls of dying dreams, I think her death, it must be killing me. Hey, hey, hey.
better than in the middle.
Me and Cinderella, we'll put it all together. We can drive it home with one light.
Some songs are just good. What's up, eggs and taters? Dude, the first day we met, I called you Egginator because I couldn't read the text chat. It was like, Eggnator. He's Eggnator. But it's not Eggnator, it's eggs and taters. But kind of in a way, Eggnator is also super dope. Bam. Yeah, I have good genes, which means I, probably should be dying. We're all already dying. It's just the time span, lifespan, both time span, lifespan. All right, Cosmic, are you here? Can you remind me on this Mozzie video? There's no. Are you really here though, Mozzie? Dude, I can't read my own thing. In something? It looks like in my something. So I'm gonna type in my and see if we get an auto correct. In my section? Ooh, section seems right. Section seems okay. Well, Renata, you should worry about me because I can pretty much say there's no other human alive. Yeah, I'll stand by that. I don't think there's any other human that can consume as much as I consume and still attempt to talk to you. I attempt, but like everyone else is like how, and I have some times where that does happen, but usually, like I'm still mostly here. Mostly. But Cosmic threw in like $5. And I think In My Section was the song he was talking about. It's 2 months ago. Thank you for it being new. Well, don't be too proud. I mean, I'm kind of happy about not dying. I mean... Oh yeah, we're all on the same page. We're all on the same page. I'm just saying that it's like, it's nice that I can still talk to you. That's all I'm saying. It's not a badge of honor. Oh, yeah, Shauna, that's back before I measured stuff out. Shauna's talking about I used to have... That's crazy, dude, her memory's so good. Yes, I used to take a change cup. I still have the change cup. And what I used to do is every time I would take a shot, I would throw like a quarter or a nickel or whatever, but I would just throw it to the side. And then the next day, I could get up and look at the pile of quarters and nickels and go, I did what? That's before I turned to the measuring cup. So now I have a measuring cup that I don't really necessarily abide by, but I start off with, okay, here's what I think is reasonable. And then I might go past it a little bit. But I can definitely tell you, the nickel and quarter days, way more shots. I've definitely cut it back from the nickel and quarter days. Because it would be like 14, 15, 16 quarters. I'm definitely not taking 16 shots anymore. All right, we're going to do this. I'm excited. Dude, I love rap so much. It's just always been a bomb on the channel. But if he's giving me $2.50 straight to my face, we can do it. What else do I need to do? We have that down ish. Okay, yeah, record. Mic, okay. Start recording. No, it didn't work. There it goes. Now it's recording. Ooh. And we need a really short intro. I have a ridiculous memory for musical notes, but that's about it. Oh, and how guitars feel. Like, I'll meet a student or someone who I haven't seen in 2 or 3 years, and I'll be like, let me hold your guitar, let me tune it. And as I'm tuning their guitar, I can immediately, I remember everything. I'm like, oh, you were doing this. This is what I was teaching you. This is what your problems were. But it's not them. It's not looking at them. It's like when I take their guitar and I'm holding it and I'm tuning it, the feel of the guitar reminds me of like everything we did in the past. That's kind of freaky. But outside of that, no, my memory can kind of be weird. Oh, we need an intro though. Do we need an intro? I should have just done that. I'm gonna do it right now. Hey, this video needs an intro. Does it though? I'm arguing no, because I don't know anyone on this video. I assume that it's rap, and me like rap, but I don't know any of the artists here, which makes it like a really authentic reaction. And I'm probably way more drunker than you are. But if you like rap, I know this is a stereotype. It's, you know, I'm stereotyping. But if you really like rap, you probably are some type of fucked up. You probably you took some vitamins. Some B12. Let's call it B12. You took some B12. So I hope your B12 is working for you the same way the B12 is working for me. Let's do it.
In my section, no snitching rule number 1. In my section, them young niggas tone guns. In my section, they catching bodies just for fun. In my section, you better bang where you from.
In my section, boys, game time, ain't no timeouts.
Oh, you're talking about section like section 8. Right? Is that what you're talking about? Like projects?
And we outside crashing niggas' hideouts. Came from the gang, we ain't doing tryouts. Bustin' broad day in the section lights out.
Body anything I love, bitch, we on your head. You know the 4G's on the floor and bulk a bowl of red. Like fuck a job at Chick-fil-A, I'm selling dope instead. My spinal cord against the wall, I never show my hand. They show me photos of a shooter, I don't know that man. But he know more than I expected. What you told that man? It ain't no.
Hey! Alright, I'm fucking with this. Hold on, I'm fucking with this super hard. Like a bunch of different ways already. Like so quickly that I couldn't even like wrap my mind around it. Is because I don't, you know, because we've got a very diverse audience. But I'm telling you, dude, if you've been in a place where they ain't a lot of money, and I've been in that place, this is what they don't tell you. This is what they don't tell you. They tell you all types of fucked up shit. But I'm telling you, like, if you can flip some shit, yes, I've elevated myself to flipping macaroni and cheese and chocolate, because, like, the feds don't come and get you for that. But I'm saying, when you come from a certain type of place, there's no money available other than flipping shit. And if you can't flip macaroni and cheese and chocolate, you're going to flip whatever you can get your hands on. And that money is like, I'm not saying like it's slightly better. It's like 3 times better, 4 times better than any job you could get. That's the reality about like that place. Hold up. He said something a second ago. Oh, I don't know what you told that man. When motherfuckers are asking questions but they know too much, you know somebody said too much. Like, bro, I don't know you. Hey, Ellis, I heard on the thing blah blah blah, and you did blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, we're not friends. I don't know you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who's been talking to you? Because you don't know this by just knowing shit. Someone told you something. So yeah, that's the other line he just said. Back up.
I love, bitch, we on your head. You know the 4G's on the floor and bulk a bowl of red. Hey, fuck a job at Chick-fil-A, I'm selling dope instead. My spinal cord against the wall, I never show my hand. They show me photos of a shooter, I don't know that man. But he know more than I expected, what you told that man? It ain't no hanging where I be if you don't blow that blam. The highest rank around this bitch and niggas know I am. I know a jam, that's why I gave his little ass a pass. Hey, he don't want no camera time and he ain't tryna run. That playground on Pebble Beach, forever signing that. If I get smoked, I'm tryna go with Zoe and Diamond. Yeah.
In my section, no snitching rule number 1. In my section, them young niggas tone guns. In my section, they catching bodies just for fun. In my section, you better bang when you run.
In my section, boys, game time, ain't no timeouts. And we outside crashing niggas' hideouts. Came we from the gang, we ain't doing tryouts. Bustin' broad day in the section lights out. Broad day, go put it at. All you getting ain't into that. Gang bang on the internet. My niggas ain't into that. Shoulders way.
He's wearing a Cleveland Indian symbol on his shirt, so I kind of feel for him. But yeah, he's real though.
Got Rugers. Got choppers, nigga, that do you. Oh, put it at. You getting that? Cameraman, did you get that? Told niggas I slide out them trucks where it be to the land, they stupid. Nigga, that's so young, I go stupid. Man, these niggas don't want none, that's so crib street on gang on my motherfucking son. I stay giving niggas some change, cause they stay looking like bums, nigga, who race you? Hey, somebody tell me who race you? Number 3, but I'm the one, niggas know that. Where my low cat? Nigga, tell him I been banging way before that. In my section, you get laid down like dumbass. Heard they check my background, it ain't no cap.
In my section, no snitching rule number 1. In my section, them young niggas tone guns. In my section, they catching bodies just.
Alright, so no, I did not grow up in the projects. I grew up in white poverty. Not projects. Like, I did not grow up in like a city urban area. But I did grow up with like a lot of, like, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's weird because like I don't want to like champion like not having shit, but it's just how you grow up. And I'm saying like, yeah, I don't think people get it. Like I think the clearest way to get it is that when you watch me put out, I don't give a fuck about like how good the videos are received or whatever. That's not what I'm thinking about. It's like when I put out 6 videos, 7 videos, 8 videos. Well, I've been putting out 8 videos in a minute. But like I'll do like 5 videos, 6 videos, 7 videos. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm tired. I'm drunk. Whatever. I'm just gonna put out. Because that's coming from like this place where there was no opportunity, man. There was no opportunity. And like, you have to take your advantage. And if your advantage is you can make something more than someone else can make something, that's the advantage. You know what I mean? So yes, okay, yes. Now we fast forward 20 fucking years and I got a master's degree, blah, blah, blah. I'm affiliated with a university, blah, blah, talk about whatever. And then people might respect some things I say because like I'm affiliated with a university or however they choose to perceive that. It's like, no. This all comes back to not having opportunity. And that like my anthem is, and I don't mean disrespectful, but I do mean it disrespectful. I'm gonna put you fucking into the floor. Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your life struggles is. I don't know anything about that. But here's what I do know. You're not gonna outdo it. It's not gonna happen. Like right now, I would tell it, like this is like the contrarian person in me. I think everyone here watching right now should start a YouTube channel, a podcast, Instagram, whatever, and then make things every day. That's not bullshit. I 100% believe that. That you should do that. You should put out content every single day. You should push yourself to put things out as fast as you possibly can, even if a lot of it sucks. Because you will grow from that. You will reach people. And you will kind of find out what you're about. And you will calibrate. But on the same side, the killer in me is like, do whatever you're going to do. Because I'm going to fucking murder you, dog. Like, I'm not even a big fish, dude. I'm not a big fish. but you don't want it. You don't want it. Even, let's make something as simple as, okay, let's make a race. The next 30 days, who's going to put out the more YouTube videos? Because it doesn't matter if you have 1 follower or 0 followers or 1 million followers. That actually doesn't matter on your output. How many videos will you make? I think in the next month, in the next 30 days, let's keep it conservative. I bet I can do 120 videos. Can you? Of course you could. Of course you could, but you won't. You're gonna lie and make fucking excuses, man. And that's because you've not come to terms. Either you've not been poor enough, or you've not been mad enough at yourself. You're still making excuses. Every single human being walking the planet, I don't give a fuck if your arms are missing. You can make 100 videos a month. But will you? I'm guessing you won't. I'm guessing you won't. But here's one about me. I will. I'm like 2,000 videos deep, and I'm going to keep making videos because that's the alternative. The alternative is I flip some illegal shit to make money super fast. That's the alternative. And I don't want to go to that. Feds, if you're watching, this is hypothetical. It's a hypothetical. This never happened. But let's say hypothetically I was in a game like that. Let's say hypothetically I did shit like that. Money's good, but it's still a hustle. There's still a risk. You still need lawyers. You still need to like sock money away for a rainy day fund when you go to jail and things don't go the way you want it to go. Hypothetically. Allegedly. And so I'm on a different path now. And so I'm both very supportive of you and I'm also very combative towards you. I think you should really push yourself and get to like a new place. But combatively, I want to bury you. Combatively, I don't think you have a chance. But as an optimist, you can be better than me. You're younger than me. You're smarter than me. You're better looking than me. You have so many things going in your favor. But that's me as a coach. Like, that's not a lie. It's not a lie. I do believe that. I believe all those things. But I think there's a little friction when it comes on the field. And that's the real shit. I don't even know if you know, I don't even know, like, because I can't incriminate myself. What's the vaguest way I could say this? People used to knock on my door 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Because I told them they could do that. Whatever time of day, knock on my door. We're not getting specific. They knock on my door, and I would take out my calculator. TI 82, 85, you know, because from math class or whatever. And I'm saying, like, whatever you need, you tell me, I'll put it in the calculator, and we will fucking work it out. You need $7, you need $8, $10, $4.57. You got $4 in like a bucket of change. We will work that out. That's a different life, man. That was like that's like a while back. But if you're gonna hustle, you gotta hustle, man. I think a lot of people just don't understand what the real hustle is about. I think if you could actually recognize what real hustle is, you could take real hustle and apply it to anything you do. I don't give a fuck if you're a poet or a visual artist. Like, if you could actually just understand what the real hustle is about. What's the real hustle? And I have to give like a thesis on the real hustle. What is real hustle? Real hustle is, motherfucker, I need money and I don't have money. That's the real hustle. Not the rest of, nothing else. Nothing else. My grandma's sick. I got bills that are due. I have a class. That's not the real hustle is, I need some money and I don't have that money. but I'm going to get that money. I'm going to get it. Like, not like, oh, I hope in 15 years I'm going to get some money. No. It's like by the end of the week, I'm going to have that money. And if you can learn to embrace that, all your other shit will just skyrocket because there's nothing harder. There ain't not to me, other than health and wellness, other than like you got cancer and you're gonna die. There is nothing more real on planet Earth than in 5 days I'm gonna be broke. In 5 days I'm gonna get kicked out of my apartment. In 5 days my phone's gonna get shut off. In 5 days everything I know is gone. I have 5 days to go from zero to paying everything. I'm telling you, motherfuckers know how to get some shit paid in 5 days. I need $1,000 in 5 days. How am I gonna make $1,000? You run the wrong people. There's a lot of people that will have $0 and in 5 days will get $1,000. But they don't maybe act the way you act. But you don't have to do it the way they do it. But you need to get very real. Sorry, this is me. Like, I'm projecting. But you just need your back against the wall. That's all. You need your back against the wall. You need to go hungry. You need to have no food. You need to have everything you know getting cut off. And you will find that fucking money. You will find it. And when I say find it, I mean find it. You will find it. And then you'll be a whole different person. You'll be a different human being after that. And then when things are not quite as hard, you will work very hard because you don't want to go back to that. I'm trying to be as vague as I can be about it. But yeah, I don't even think y'all know this about me. But whatever. Maybe maybe you don't. Maybe you still know what I'm talking about. People know. Hey man, it's a thing.
For fun, in my section you better bang where you from.
In my section, boys, game time, ain't no timeouts. And we outside crashing niggas' hideouts.
Oh, but again, one more time to make it very clear. No, I was the super poorest white person with my white people. I was not in the projects. I need to make that very clear. I was never a dude in the projects because I think I would have died. I don't think I would have made it. But I was the poorest dude. Like, when I say poor, like, this is not a fucking joke, man. I'm saying no car, no car insurance, no job, negative bank balance, like, the poorest of the poorest. Like, you know that one poor friend? I was that one poor friend. You fucking get scrappy, man. You go, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm gonna fucking get out of this. But I am gonna bend the fucking rules. I'm gonna bend the fuck out of them rules. And I'm gonna fucking get paid. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's why I don't treat y'all that way. Like, now on this channel, I'm very honest and very authentic. Because I already went through some things where, like, they were not quite as clear as that. So I'd rather be very honest with y'all, just so we can always keep doing this, then no, like, I'm done with that. That shit that happened in the past, that shit's gone. But it's real.
From the gang, we ain't doing tryouts. Bustin' broad day in the section, lights out.
Leader of my gang and you can't go back. Act like ain't no killers in my city, you don't know sack. You won't see him posted on my block if he a known rat. We gon' stretch him, show the hood a lesson, that's for show facts. You trippin', hanging out and slipping, nigga, get your soul snatched. You got videos with them slams, where your pole at? How you hanging out in areas where we got funk at? Double-sided playing both sides, bitch, where your home at? You hear me? Really chart niggas, nobodies but you lost niggas. Really lost niggas, somebody died on God, nigga. Maze nigga, niggas gotta vote to kill a boss nigga. Harry ran and I had with cops, I never talk with him. I ain't signing out of bounds without my pole with me. Niggas play, we go out today, turn up the whole city. Drumsticks, shouldn't bring shit if you don't throw 50. If I go, me or bro for sure gon' send a soul.
In my section, no snitching rule number 1. In my section, them young niggas tone guns. In my section, they catching bodies just for fun. In my section, you better bang where you from.
In my section, boys, game time, ain't no timeouts. And we outside crashing niggas' hideouts. Came from the gang, we ain't doing tryouts. Bustin' broad day in the section, lights out.
Like, I don't know if this is the video, but this seems like out of any video, this could be the one to put it. I'll give you one more little story. I'm gonna give you one, like, actual, like, a concrete story. I gave you vague ambiguity on things in the past. Okay, let me give you a real story. And this story is so huge, I have to, like, really chop it. I have to chop, like, the majority of that story up. I have to get rid of the majority of the story. Okay, I went to the Bahamas homeless. That's its own story. When I say I went to the Bahamas homeless, what does that mean? That means I bought a ticket to the Bahamas on a plane. I had no hotel. I had no money. I had a backpack. So I went to the Bahamas, and I had nowhere to go. I just went there. Why I did that, all that, that's a whole nother story. But I landed in the Bahamas. I had nothing. I had nothing. Nothing. A backpack. Okay. Many days went by. That's also its own story. I made some friends with somebody. Someone turns out to be someone's mama's auntie. And then I went and went off the beaten path and lived with them for 3 or 4 days because I was homeless. I was sleeping next to fucking Coke machines. I was sleep deprived. Like, just all fucked up. All fucked up shit. So the auntie takes me back to their house, like where they're at, where everyone's staying. When I say their house, what I mean is like a bunch of nephews and cousins and grandmas. And I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm saying like there's like 17 people there, and there's no one white. No one white. And that's not like a problem for me. Like, I'm not saying like that's a problem, but I'm saying anyone who sees you knows there's something up. Like, dude, there's no white people here. When I say no white people, I don't mean like, oh, there's 5 white people. I mean 0. There's 0 white people. I'm saying when I was walking down the street with them, a car would go by, hit the brakes, motherfucker would get out and be like, dog, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. He's like, are you sure? Because no, there's no one here. There's nobody. And in the first 2 days, we got in a car, me and a couple of people in the family, some nephews, and I don't know, there's about 5 of them, 1 of me, and we're all being friendly at this point. And they drive me out into the middle. I think we're just driving to pick up something. And I'm fine with that, like whatever. And they go off, and we end up in this like open fielded area. It's like, you know, some trees and shit, but it's, you know, basically just like an open field. And everyone's chopping up their shit, whatever, we can call it weed, right? They're chopping up their things, and how they would do it there in the Bahamas is backwood. Backwood is like a single roll, like not like you would take a blunt in America and you would cut it, or a blunt wrap where you just unroll it. A backwood is a single rolling thing over a cigar. So you have to loosen it up with your saliva, unroll it, you don't cut it, and then you re-roll whatever you're doing. Whatever you do. So anyways, like, we're like out here in the middle of nowhere, and I re-rolled one. What's also crazy about there is that, like, here in the States, you'd have one and you just pass it. But no, there, like, you'd almost have one for everyone present. So if you had 6 people, you'd have 6, right? And dude asked me in the back, I remember people's names, I'm not gonna say nobody's names or whatever. But so someone was like, hey man, so like really what's up? This was way back, this is like 2004 or whatever. And he's like, hey man, so like what's up? We didn't even say what's good. This is 2005. He's like, so what's up? And I'm like, oh hey man, yeah, I'm just trying to make it to my return plane trip back, you know. He's like, no, but seriously, what's up? I'm like, oh, he needs more details. I'm like, I've been homeless here for like 2 or 3 days, and your auntie like offered me like a place to stay, and I told her no on the first day, and then I slept next to a Coke machine. I got like 2 hours of sleep, and I'm like been super sleep deprived. So then now when she's like, hey, do you want to stay somewhere? I'm like, yeah, I do. I would very much like to stay at your house. Like, I'm very appreciative that you offered that to me. It's awesome. And then he looks at me, and he looks down at his waist, and it's like some shit from a movie. He pulls his waist up, and he got a gun. And the dude next to him. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the bitch seat. So dude's got a gun. Guy next to me lifts it up. He got a gun. Dude in the front lifts it up. Got a gun. And they're like, dude, we'll let you know. So we're out in this open area. He's like, like right now, no one's gonna find you, right? Like, we kill you right now, like, no one's gonna find you. And I was like, because life is different when you're very poor. When you're very poor, like, you're used to shit kind of like this. And I was like, I do know. So you're gonna pass that? Or what? And they like looked at me and they were like, yeah, man. Boom, pass. And then of course I did mine. I rolled one up, rolled my vitamins up. And this is one of the things I don't know why I take so much pride in this, but I take so much pride. So much pride. Because you can't fake that. If you've never rolled up vitamins, you can't pretend you have. So I was like, I'm just going to like roll it up and let it speak for itself. And it goes around and they're like, all right, this guy's all right. It's just one of those things. Like, if you don't live that life, you don't do that thing. I'm not a dude in the projects. I'm not a dude gang banging or doing anything like that. But I'm saying, dude, I went through a time in my life where I would roll whatever it is we're rolling, 5 or 6 a day for a year straight. So you got 1,500 fucking repetitions underneath your fucking hands. And I was like, look, there's nothing I can say to you that's going to make anything make sense. But we know how things smoke, though. So, hey, man. And you have to ask. And it's kind of a weird thing, because when you're in someone else's area, they don't let you do that. So I'm like, hey, is it cool? Like, is it all right if I do that? And they looked at me like, what are you asking? Like, is it okay? Like, are you out of your mind? I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Is it okay? Like, is it all right? And then look at it, smooth it out, tuck it in on the sides, and you're like, yeah, I think this is good. Hey, man, spark that up. And then for the remainder of the week, for the remainder of the journey, we're all good. We are all friends. Sorry, that's a ramble. But that was crazy. It's like one of the craziest times in my life, man. Which, by the way, I've never played dominoes before. Never. On that trip is the only time, because like we would have there'd be cinder blocks like stacked up, and they would flip like a piece of plywood over on top of for a table, and then flip over egg crates. And I never played dominoes, but we had nothing to do. So they're like, they'll teach me. And so playing bones. And like, so for like 4 or 5 days straight, all we did was just like do that, roll it up, play bones, waiting for my return plane ticket so I can get the fuck out. Just a crazy thing, man. Dude, it was nuts. So nuts, man. And I'm leaving out, like, I'm honestly leaving out 90% of that story. So much crazy shit. Like, I used to sneak into casinos. Same week. This is the same week. Sneak into casinos. Slept on a beach. Hid my bags from motherfuckers. Like, snuck into different bars and shit. Like, it was just a crazy week. Yeah, and I guess it's as simple as, like, I don't get to react to rap or anything. So, I don't know, man. It's like something I don't get to talk about. And that no one cares about, really. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a great point in my life. But you just kind of want to acknowledge it. Like, oh yeah, this happened. There was this time frame where these things were going on. Yeah. I should keep my mouth shut. But I will do one last little teaser that I'm never going to get into. That same year, the feds raided the apartment. That same year, 5 a.m., break the doors down, rip open the sofas, break the doors, tear the whole fucking place apart. That's the same year. That's a different lifetime, man. And I'm luckily... I'm no longer in that life. I think that was vague enough, right? What's up? Oh yeah, Garcia, dude, I had a bag. I don't know if I still have it. I bought a waterproof bag before I went down there, and so I would tie a rope. So it's a waterproof bag. So like the whole bag's waterproof. You like close it on the top, and I took a rope with me, and I would find like a bridge, not like a overpass, not like a car bridge, but like a walking bridge where people would walk over things, and I would tie my bag. I would tie it to the bridge. And then I would throw it in the water and let the current take it. And then I'd walk away to see if I could see the bag. And if I could, I'd pull the bag back out. And I would make the rope shorter. And I'd throw it back in. So I'd take all my belongings and tie them to a bridge. But like where the current carries it out, you can't see it. And then I would go and just do whatever I was doing. Because no one could steal my shit because they didn't know it was there. Yeah, I would sneak into casinos. I would do, not I say sneak in, but like pretend certain types of things. I didn't have any money. And casinos want you to spend money. Yeah, I slept next to a Coke machine. So, because it was during spring break, so it's funny because I'm white, right? But like the kids would be partying. We were all the same age. It's weird to say kids. We're all the same age, but I was broke. So they would all party like 2 or 3. And I would hang out hoping that somebody would be like, hey, let's fucking go get fucked up in whatever room, blah, blah, blah. And then I could pass out there. But then it wouldn't happen. So it would be like 3:30 in the morning and I'm drunk. But there's still no room for me to go to. And then I would go find like a crevice. Like I would find some spot next to like a like 2 soda machines, and I would just like take my like an outer layer off and like lay on it and just pass out for 2 or 3 hours, man. Cosmic knows this. Backwoods, dog, dude. Cosmic, dude. Holy shit, Cosmic. Are we brothers? 100%. Backwoods. Know how to roll backwoods. That's 100% what I'm talking about. Backwoods. One single leaf. Dude, Cosmic. Yes. Yes. Backwoods is one. That is exactly what I rolled. Hold up. That is exactly what I rolled there. That's crazy. Yes. Because backwoods, unlike blunts here in the States, you would cut blunts open or you would just get a roll. But backwoods, you unroll it, but it's one giant fucking leaf. Cosmic, what the fuck, dog? I'm stunned that you know it was backwoods. And then Cosmic knows, man. Dude, Cosmic, am I fucking with you? Dude, Cosmic knows what the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't, Cosmic, dude, alright, so Cosmic, if you grew up like that, you know what I'm talking about. You can't fake that. You cannot fake that. Either you can roll one or you cannot roll one. There is no in fucking between about that shit. And when you spark up someone else's, you know if they can roll it. So a motherfucker you might not trust at all if you don't trust a motherfucker but they roll it right, all of a sudden you're like, well, he can't be that bad. Which, by the way, here in the States, backwoods is not my go-to. That's not my go-to. It's just something that I know how to do. No, I am kind of a fan of cutting the fucking blunts open like old school way, just like cutting it, dumping it. But yeah, yes. 100% backwoods. Also, I felt like, you know, I'm weak. I thought backwoods were a little harsh on me. But yes. Yeah, time and place, man. Time and place, dude. I'm so stunned, Cosmic. You've been dumping money on fucking reactions and you also just like fly up with some backwoods. Oh, and also, by the way, I wet everything. Not just backwoods, like, whatever. Whatever we're doing, always wet it. Like, why not? I'm used to those old ass blunts where you cut it and then like the paper like separates from the sides, so you like have to wet it. You do this shit, and you know, like you don't have a choice. That's so crazy. I cannot believe you just said you know how to roll backward, bruh. It's a lifetime ago, man. Yeah, it's its own thing, man. I have to go piss. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna come back. I cannot believe, dude, Cosmic, dude, all the money you've given, I'm more stunned that you just said this is because you know how to roll backwards. I'm more stunned with that than anything. That's crazy. Dude, Cosmic, dog. Dude, Cosmic. Motherfucker, dude. Okay. But for real, though, I do have to piss. And I'm going to, smoke a cigarette. And since we're talking about backwoods, even though this is like way later on in life, let's turn on fucking some 2 Chainz.
Yeah. Oh shit, man, who that is? Shout out Migo, shout out Zayto one time. Drink at the Versace store. Yeah. Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Numinati. This is a gated community, please get the fuck up the property. Rap must be changing cause I'm at the top and there's no one on top of me. Niggas be wanting a verse for a verse, but man, that's not a swap to me. Grinding in compliments, pool in the backyard that look like Metropolis. I think I'm selling $1 million for sweet man, I guess I'm an optimist. Born in Toronto, but sometimes I feel like Atlanta adopted us. What the fuck is you talking about? Saw this shit coming like I had binoculars, boy. Versace, we stay at the mansion when we in Miami. clothes Versace, the sheets of Versace, I just want a Grammy. I've been so quiet, I got the world like, what the fuck is he planning? Just make sure that you got a backup plan, cause that shit might come in handy. Started a label, the album is coming September, just wait on it. This year I'm eating your food and my table got so many plates on it. 100-inch TV at my house, I sit back like damn, I look great on it. I do not fuck with your new shit, my nigga, don't ask for my take on it. Speaking of lingo, man, this for my nigga that trap out the bendo. This for my niggas that call up Fernando to move a piano. Fuck all your feeling, cause business is strictly financial. I'm always the first one to get it, man, that's how you lead by example. Versace, 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 Versace. Word in New York is the indictment and high schools are calling me poppy. I'm all on the low, take a famous girl out with it, no paparazzi. I'm trying to give Halle Berry a baby and no one can stop me.
Versace, 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 whoa, Versace, 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 yeah. Versace, Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. I know that you like it. Versace, my neck and my wrist is so sloppy. Versace, Versace, I love it. Versace, the top of my Audi. My plug is John Gotti, he give me the dust and I know that they mighty. Shoes, shirt, Versace. Yo, bitch went in on my pockets. She asked me why my drawers silk. I told that bitch Versace. What else? Cheetah print on my sleeve. What else? But I ain't never been in the jungle. Try to take my sack, better run with it, nigga, don't fumble. Versace, Versace, Versace. Versace, 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 Versace. You can do chewing, I do it. Versace, I do. You got the Honda, I got the Mazda. I do. Smoke the mid, you do it. Excited, I set the trend, you niggas classy. Cooking the dope like I work at Hibachi. Looking and watching, blah, hot like some tacky. Come in my room, my sheet, Versace. When I go to sleep, I dream Versace. Medusa. These niggas, they wish that they knew you. They copping the jewelry, missing the Louis. My blacks is fed and exclusive. Fed straight short like I'm turning the tiger. I'm beating the pack on me, Mike. Lot of you niggas, they copy. In my closet, Versace, Versace. Versace, Versace, Versace. Versace, 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 all set, Versace, Versace, all this Versace on me, man. Versace, Versace, Versace. King of Versace, Medusa, my wife in my car is Versace. I got straps on my body, I'm dressing so nicely they can't even copy. You think I'm Egyptian, this gold on my body. My money, my mission, two bitches, they kissing. My diamonds is pissing, my swag is exquisite. Y'all all said no preacher, but you nigga listen. Them blue and white diamond, they look like the piston. Cold and sipping Versace, I'm pimping them bands in my pocket, you know they don't let me. I'm draped up in gold, but no Pharaoh. Rockin' handcuffs, that's Ferragamo. Breach by the boat, overload. I think I'm the done, but no Rocco. This the life that I chose. Bought out the store, can't go back no more. Versace my clothes while I'm selling them both. Versace took over, it took out my soul. Versace, 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 Versace. Versace, 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 Versace.
Hit back.
Some individuals look at the accomplishment of other individuals and allow themselves to become jealous. Everybody know what it takes. Everybody don't do what it takes. I don't get tired.
Sometimes you grind from the bottom, get your chips straight. Sometimes you can make $1 million off a mixtape. Sometimes you get to the top and then your family hate. Don't give a damn what them haters say. I feel like I'm supposed to be ballin', supposed to be winning, yeah. I feel like I'm supposed to be ballin', no one gave me shit, yeah. I feel like
I did a song with Kevin for y'all follow him on his Instagram. Did a song with Young Dog for y'all even know what Memphis had. I tend to smash, no pen and pad, married to the game. No strings attached, married to the game. Got a season pass, you was ahead, but I'm easing past. From duck head to tree torn, I make love with a mink going on top floor. You need a key just to get off of it. Need a key just to get off of it. Need a key just to get off of it. Hanging rappers on the chalkboard, outline them in chalk, Lord. Thought so, trap nigga on the pop tour. Break dancing on cardboard. Wrist working that Pyrex and a bando with that Mossberg. 50 shots for my nigga Johnny. Somebody stole a truck from Ben the Hunters. Next day he bought a new one. Like you win some and you lose some.
Sometimes you grind from the bottom, get your chips straight. Sometimes you can make $1 million.
I don't even know if there's any more reactions, man. I just want to talk to Cosmic, dude. I cannot believe he knew what I was talking about. Cosmic, you're the first person. You're the first person in 15 years who got that right. Dude, I'm telling you, like, since I went there, not one single person, not one person has ever been like, backwoods. Not one human being has ever said that to me. I can't believe he knew that. I didn't say it. I did not say what it was. That blows my mind, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to react to anything, dude. Like, I just kind of want to talk to Cosmic because I feel like if he knew that, I feel like we have some shit in common, man. Like, we got some shit in common that you might not know about. You know what I mean? That shit. Yeah. But I'm stuck in my own past, man. Yeah. We all do that, man. But I never did. Oh, you know, West Coast. I never did beatbox. Beatbox. Reading fucking comments. I never did backwoods in the States. Ever. Never, ever. Only once I was down there, I was like, well, I can roll some shit. You know what I mean? So, like, just roll it. But I never did here in the East Coast, no, I never did backwoods here. Ever. Never. Not once. Not one time. Ever. But then everyone was about backwoods in the Bahamas. 8 Mile Rock. I think they call it 8 Mile Rock because there's like a construction plant. And there's all this rock for the construction. And when you go off, like, away from everything, there's 8 miles of rock for the plant or whatever. That's crazy, man. No, Renata. Backwood, no. Backwood is it's a cigar. And now I have to explain to Renata what backwoods is. So backwoods are, I guess I don't know if you want to call them cigars or not, but you just, it's in a sealed container because there's moisture in it. And you can go buy them. It's like probably, I don't know how much it is now, like $3 or $4 or whatever. I don't know, Garcia. She Indonesian. But the moisture is really important because, like, when shit dries out, it just dies and it falls apart. Backwood is tobacco wrapped around tobacco, Blurry. But you can loosen it up with your saliva, and you can unroll the whole tobacco leaf. Yeah, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, but so is everything else we do here. Like, blunts are the same thing. But here's the big key difference, I think, is that backwoods is an entire long leaf. So you unroll it and you have this entire long thing left. But when you're dealing with blunts, then you're like cutting them, like with your thumbnail or with a knife or whatever. You're cutting and then dumping the contents out, and you have this small shell. But backwoods is an actual, it's wrapped, it's a whole leaf. So you unroll the whole leaf. It's very different. To me, it's a very different thing. Because, like, if you fuck it up, you fucked it up. Where you can kind of like salvage a wrap. But not a wrap, because nowadays we have like the fucking plastic tube wraps where there's nothing in it. It's just a plastic tube. Like, oh, give me this blah, blah, blah wrap, this cherry wrap, this peach white owl wrap or whatever. but there's nothing in the middle. It's just a wrap. But the backwoods is actually like an old school blunt. There's shit already in it. But with the blunt, for me, I would just cut the blunt. I would just cut it, just dump it. But the backwoods, you can't cut it. I mean, you could, but you can't. You don't do that. You unroll the whole thing. That's fucking wild, man. Like, I'm being super honest, dude. I've told this story to like random people over fucking 15 years, and not one motherfucker has been like, oh, he's talking about backwoods. Nobody, man. That's fucking wild, dude. Mind is blown. Okay, well then, since we're gonna talk about this story some more, I will tell you about one other aspect about that. But there's so many, dude. There's really, honestly, in that 1 week, there's like 50 stories. But in the beginning of the week, so here's what happened, right? Like, I flew down there. The whole reason I flew down there is just ridiculous to begin with. That's its own story. Because, like, why would you fly somewhere broke and you can't afford anything? That's its own story. So, like, I was trying to hang out with the tourists, but I didn't have any money. And so, like, every time I'd be, like, in a bar or something, all the drinks were, like, way too expensive. I didn't have any money. Like, I swear to fucking God, I flew there, I had nothing, right? And I just can't be here. Like, there's nothing. Like, I can't even get fucked up. And so after like a day or two, I started asking people, obviously not white people, fuck white people, right? I was like, where are the other bars at? And they'd be like, what other bars? You're here. And I was like, no, man. Like, the bars that, like, the bars that I would not go to, right? Like, assume I'm not asking you, where are the other bars? And they're like, no, you don't want that. I'm like, no, I do want that. And so I can't remember if this is day 2 or day 3. So I ended up like not very far away, maybe a mile away. At a place that was, and I have to, this is the thing, like, if you're white, if you're someone who's like concerned about race, like, you might not get why this story is important. This shit's important. Like, when you're in a place where you don't belong, that shit is 100% important. It's like the most important shit ever. It's like the difference between you like getting the fuck beat out of you or not. It's all the difference. So I went to this bar where there's not a single white human being. I'm the only one, and I'm poor. Okay, and so I go in there, and I get, do you remember the names for this? I don't remember this. The what's the old tiny cigar you would get that had the plastic tip on the back? I bet Cosmic knows, man. Cosmic knows. What's that one? What's the you wouldn't cut it, you would just smoke on it, but it's a very skinny cigar with a plastic tip on the back of it. I know Cosmic's gonna know. I know he's gonna know. No. Like, no, it's an actual tiny, like, it's like the width of your pinky. But it has a, people would just puff on it. They wouldn't cut it. They would just puff on it. No. Yeah, like a cigarillo. Yes, but with the, like a little plastic thing on the end. And they're like 50 cents, like 80 cents or something. Dude, what is it? I would immediately know. If you told me the brand name and I saw it in the comments, I would immediately know that it's the one. Tipperio, yeah, kind of, yes, but you would walk up, like here in the States, you'd walk up to a store and like, let me get 2 of these or 3 of these. I don't know. No, definitely not a Camel, Garcia. Definitely not a Camel. It's literally a tiny cigar. It's a cigarillo. It is. You're right. It's the same size as a cigarillo. Black and mild. Blurry. What's up? Yes. Black and mild. That's what's up. Yes. Hold up. Let me pull that up. Let me look at that. It's got to be a black and mild. 100%, dog. That is the one. Yes, it's a black and mild. Yes. Yes, Blurry. Yes. Yeah. So anyways, like I'm in this bar like 3 days in, 2 days in, 3 days in. I don't know. It's 2-3 days. Does it really matter? And I'm in this bar. I don't know if you call it a bar. It's more like a nightclub or whatever. And so like I'm like puffing on a black and mild, and I'm by the pool tables. It's like, you know, people just shooting pool, and I'm just in there. But this is like, if you ain't been to the Bahamas and you ain't been like off the beaten path, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. Like when I say there's no white people, like I mean I am the only white human being in there. You're like, oh, why is that important? Well, that lets me know you've never been anywhere. If you don't know why that's important, it's very important. So like I'm in there and I'm by the pool table. Pool tables, 2 tables. And I'm just like smoking on a black and mild, and I'm just like leaning up. I'm against the wall, like I'm just chilling on the wall, right? And this dude comes up to me, no relation to anything else in the story. Like this is not his family that I go back and chill with or anything. Just this dude comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey man, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, dude? How you doing?" And he goes, "Let me get you a drink." And I'm poor, and I can't afford anything. So I'm like, yes, 100%. Buy me a drink. Let's do this. And we go to the bar, and he buys me a drink, and he goes, "Dude, man." And he goes, "I didn't even notice you in here." And I was like, okay. And then he corrects me. He's like, "Dude, I did not notice you in here." I'm just like so excited to just have like alcohol for free. I'm like, it's like, yeah, thanks, man. Like, I'm glad I'm not causing the problem. He's like, "Dude." And he looks around. He's like, "I did not notice you in here." And then all of a sudden it snaps. Like, I'm the only white person in the building. And he's telling me that he didn't notice me. And I'm like, I kind of take that as like a flag of something. That like, I'm the only white human in here, which should be a red flag. Everyone should be looking at me like, why are you in here? What are you doing in here? Like, are you a narc? Are you whatever? Like, why are you in this fucking building to begin with? And he's like, "I was in here and you were in here and I didn't even notice you. It took me 10 minutes to notice that you were in here." And you know me. Y'all know me now because like you know me on Twitch. He didn't know me, right? But I was like, well, then let's fucking get wasted, man. Like, if you're telling me you didn't notice me, then that means that I'm probably not a threat. Like, I'm not in here to fuck your shit up. So, how about let's just take shots to the face and just get fucked up all night. And that's exactly what the fuck we did. But I thought it was like, it's one of my favorite moments where someone's like, it really is one of my favorite moments of my entire adulthood, where he's like, I didn't notice you. And I'm so used to being like, what's the word? Self-deprecating. I was like, oh yeah, you didn't notice me because I'm not worth the fuck. But no, what he was saying was like, if there's anyone I should notice, it's you. Because you are this giant white face in this fucking bar where no white people come to. This is not the tourist area. No one comes here. And it's kind of probably dumb for even you to be in here. But not only are you in here, but you've been in here for a minute and I didn't notice you. And that's all the same shit, like stacked together. Which is, yes, you don't notice me and I roll fucking backwoods. And we can smoke this shit. We can do what we want to do, man. Because, like, whatever you think about those other motherfuckers, I agree with you. I agree with you. Fuck them. And I'm not those people. And I don't know if ever in my life I'll have a more realer experience than that. Ever. It's like, no. Let's just hang out. Not hang out. Like I lived there. I lived there with their family. And they took care of me. I don't mean just took care of me like, I don't even know what you think that means. But they would take, oh, see, I might get even like teary-eyed thinking about it. But they would take someone in their household, like someone, you know, like whoever, like, you know, whoever's got whatever's going on. A mom with a daughter, or someone's got like some job shit coming up, or whatever they got going on. They took them out of their room and told me to take their room. And I'm like, dude, I can't. No. I can't do that. Like, dude, I was just sleeping next to a soda machine, right? Like, I'm homeless, man. Like, I'm just happy that I'm here with people that like are letting me exist, dude. Like, I'll sleep on the floor, like 100%. Like, I don't need anything. Like, I don't want anything. And they were like, no. This is like, oof, fucks with my emotions to think about it. Because this is a hardcore area, man. Like, where like everyone's fighting for everything, and the mom and the aunties, straight up, this is what they said. They said to me, they said, we're not going to invite you to our house and have you sleep on the floor. And I'm like, no, dude. I would way rather sleep on your floor than like where I was. Like, I'm just so like happy to be here in like a spot that's, you know, safe. And like, I'm not having to deal with like janitors like trying to mop shit up and buff the fucking floors next to my head. Like, I'm just so happy to be here. But they're like, no. We're not going to invite you into our house and have you sleep on the floor. And they took their own family members and kicked them out of their own rooms. And they demanded that I go and sleep in that room. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't. Like, no. You've been so nice to me. You're feeding me. You're taking care of me. You're protecting me. Like, I don't need any of that. And they were like, it's a huge disrespect. Like, we've cleared out a room. You go sleep in that room. And just like, I don't know that I've ever experienced anything like that ever since. Like, I'm not special, man. Like, I'm not special. And I'm just some random guy that you took in from walking around, and then you kicked your own family members out of a room, and you want me to sleep in there just because that's how you deal with visitors? Like, you just want to treat people right? And as you can tell, like, I never forgot about it. It's crazy, man. That's how people can be, man. People can be that way. People can be that fucking generous. Oh, one more. Let's do one more little tie-in story with this. I got to see kind of the opposite of black people hair and white people hair. So I was on the couch, not sleeping, sitting on the couch, and we're watching TV. And all of a sudden, I would feel this like tug at my hair, you know? And I was like, oh, hey, whatever. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. And then we're watching TV, and then blah, 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 tug at the hair, tug at the hair, tug at the hair. And I'm like, what? And there's like little kids running around, probably like 3 or 4 or 5 years old. Young kids running around. And then the auntie that brought me there, she was like, you know what they're doing? And I was like, I don't actually know what they're doing. Like, they're tugging at my hair. And then it's like such a reverse experience from like in the States. She said, I'm not fucking with y'all. Like, this is like legit. She goes, they've never seen a white person's hair. And I was like, what? And she's like, your hair looks funny to them. So they're running behind the couch and they're grabbing your hair because they've never seen it before. I was like, what? So I actually laid back. I was like, okay, well, let me lay back this. So they're not like yanking out of my fucking scalp. So like I laid back, and I was like, so funny because it's kind of a white thing. Like, what is black people hair? Like, what does black people hair feel like? You know, because like, you know, no matter how racially centric you think you may be, I don't think many white people grab black people hair and be like, oh, let me touch it. Like, no matter how liberal you may think you are, I don't think you ever do that to somebody. But you are curious. Maybe you're not. I'm curious. I'm like, well, all right, your shit's relaxed. You got some relaxer in there. Like, what does it feel like? But you don't grab it. You would grab it, but you're an adult, so you don't. So like, I thought it was really awesome. I thought it was really funny that like these kids are like, what the fuck is this hair? This guy's got this hair. What the fuck? And so they're running behind the fucking couch and they're like grabbing handfuls of my hair. It's like, oh, I get it. Yeah. Well, fucking grab it some more then. You know what I mean? Like, just a fucking crazy experience. Do we do like an hour on one thing? Later, Shauna. Yeah, dude. Shit's crazy. And dude, I still swear there's like another 20 fucking stories. Can't get enough of this guy. All right, let's do another random one for Cosmic Nova since he guessed the backwoods. We went to a I don't know what you would call it. I would call it a bar, but we went to like this local place. When I say local, I mean super local, like 10 people in there. I've never seen anything like this before or since. So they were like, hey man, because I'm like, you know, even back then I was like, I'm about drinking, I'll drink. And so we went and took a walk. This is when I'm back and I'm chilling with the family, right? We're away from everybody. This is not tourists, like we in no man's land. And we go to this bar. When I say a bar, I mean it's like probably the size of 2 rooms in my house, right? And this was the craziest shit to me ever. We walked in the front door. You know how they have like TVs up for like sports or whatever? Like when you go into a bar, they got TVs up. There was a TV up, but not a flat screen because this is 2005. This is like a big ass TV. And there is straight up hardcore porn going on. Like 10 out of 10 hardest core porn, like chick being gang banged on the TV, like when you walk in, but she's like above the bar. And you play with the crowd. Like what the crowd says, you go with the crowd. So like they walked in front of me, they didn't say nothing. I see this like gang bang shit going on, so I don't say nothing. And dude, here's the funniest part, dude. It's all dudes. Everybody's just dudes, right? There's not a girl like in the building. But no one's looking at the porn. Nobody. No, but I'm saying nobody's looking at it. So the bartender's like, hey man, what do you want? I'm like, give me this beer and this shot. It's like, okay. And the people that I rolled up in with, they're like, oh, let's do this and this. Let's do this other thing. But not one single person is actually looking at the porn. Nobody. So we go into a second room, and there's only 2 rooms. There's only 2 rooms in this whole building. It's like very small. It's very tiny. It's like half the size of a house. There's like the place you walk into, which has a TV and a small bar. And then you go into the second room that has 1 pool table, and that's it. But in the pool table room, there's also a TV up. And again, it's straight up gang bang fucking porn. And in both rooms, no one is looking at the porn. Nobody. No one's commenting about it. No one's looking at it. No one's saying anything about it. But it's like, fuck me so hard. You fucked me so hard. That's what's going on the whole time. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll take a shot of this and that. And we all like take shots and we fucking cheers. And no one looks up at the TV. And then we go into the next room and we play like a game of fucking pool. And no one looks up and no one comments about it. I don't say nothing. I'm like, you think I'm gonna say fucking anything? I don't say nothing. But again, a crazy experience. Like super hardcore 10 out of 10 gangbang porn on a TV in the bar when you walk in the front door. Straight up pornography. But again, not a single person is looking at it. But there's only like, I don't know. I mean, I have to guess. 8 people? 10 people? 8 people? There's only 8 human beings in the bar, including the bartender. Like, there's me and like the 3 or 4 people I walked in with. So whatever that is, 4 or 5 people. There's the bartender. That's 1. There's like someone sitting and chilling reading a book or a magazine. That's 6. And there's like 1 or 2, 3 people in the other room. So maybe there's like 9 people. And not one human being is looking at the pornography or acknowledging that it exists. Like, it might as well have been like C-SPAN. And to this day, I can't explain what the fuck is going on. There's just a fucking hardcore porn going on. And no one is acknowledging it. No one's looking at it. No one's talking about it. And so we just hang out and play some pool and we roll some shit up. And that's what we do. And then we leave. And I never brought it up. And no one else brought it up. It was just the weirdest fucking thing. It was almost like a different language was going on. It was so weird. Dude, it's like one of the weirdest things ever. Like No, then we left. We left after that. Went back home. Went back to their home. That's it. I kept thinking at some point, I thought it was like maybe kind of an elaborate joke that like, oh, at some point, someone's going to be saying something, you know? Like, oh my God, look at her taking all that dick or something. But no, it never happened. No one said anything about it. But I'm looking at people because like I'm uncomfortable because, you know, I'm the guy out of place. Not one person. I don't see one person even glance up at it. Okay, this is the same place. Let's do like a continuation story. This is the same place where that night we were all wanting to keep drinking. And I don't know, you just don't have any beer, so you just don't drink. And then they tell me, I'm not going to give you anyone's name, even though they're all nicknames. Everyone's name is a nickname, you know. But still, I'm not going to do that. But they were like, oh, let's go drink some more. And I'm like, but everything's closed. Talk about being scared, dude. They're like, no, we can go do this. And so I follow them, and we go through neighborhoods of these tiny houses, like the size of this room, tiny houses. And then you go between the houses. I didn't do anything. I just followed them. But then he would knock on a window. He'd be like, and the window would roll out, and he was like, I need 2 beers. And the person would be like, I only have 1. And he's like, okay. And then he would pass money in the window, and they would throw a beer out. And he would take the beer. He wouldn't drink it. Take the beer, like, put it, like, in his shirt. Like, you take your shirt you take your shirt and you cough it up this way so you can, like, hold things in it. And we would go through these neighborhoods. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever. And he would just, like, bang on windows. Because there's, like, a network. And he's like, I need 2 beers of this or 3 beers of that. And someone would be like, oh, I have 2 of this. And then he'd hand them money through the window. And then they would throw 2 beers out. And he'd, like, put it in the fucking pile. And we just walked through, like, people's backyards. Whatever you want to talk about. Until he had, like, a pile big enough for us to, like, fucking drink, dog. It's fucking crazy, man. Some crazy shit, dude. Even now, like, that shit doesn't make any... Like, it makes sense to me, but it doesn't make any sense to, like, how I didn't die. Shit is ridiculous. It's definitely my favorite YouTuber. Yeah. There's a name for that, Cosmic. Do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. Like when you knock on motherfuckers' windows. There is a name for that. Like in the hood, people know who it is. I just don't remember that name. Do you know? Like when you knock on motherfuckers' windows and there's like a network of windows you knock on to get shit. There's a name for that. There's 100% a name for that. I just don't remember what it's called. It's like we definitely do this here. But I don't know if people like in the cities like recognize that. But like for example, right, like I might go to the store and then like stock up on like 100 beers, and then when Sunday comes, I have beers, you don't have beers, and you can buy them from me. All right, Cosmic, yeah, 100%, I agree with that. But that's you. I did the same thing. I'm talking about just like knocking on someone's walls to get beers. No, I was 100% that way. 100,000%, man. I had to lose everything before I changed out of that, dude. I was like, for like a minute, I was like, I'm gonna make $1 off of any fucking thing in existence. And then I got the shit kicked out of me, which is my fault. I think I slipped up. It's on me too, but it is how it is, man. Yeah, there's something about, like, and again, I want to make it clear that my hood was not like hood. Like, it was hood in the sense poor, crime, violence, but my hood was like white hillbilly hood. I grew up in white hillbilly hood, not like black projects hood. And they both have a lot in common, but they're different. They're very different in a sense. You just don't want to pretend you. See, I don't even know if y'all give a fuck about this, but like, I don't want to pretend like I'm from one type of hood that's not the other one, because like, that's not. You wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not from New York. I'm not from Chicago. I'm not from Atlanta. Thanks, man. But you know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, when I say, like, I'm not Chicago, I'm not Atlanta, I'm not New York, like, those are different places. Like, I didn't grow up like that. I grew up my kind of way, but not that way. It's all different. But I will say, dude, I don't know which way to like put it, because it's kind of like, in one way, you don't want anyone to grow up in a hood, because it is the hood, but there's kind of like, if you don't die or go to jail, which maybe you've been to jail, Cosmic, I don't know you, but it's like, if you didn't grow up like that, there's some shit you don't know, man. There's some shit you're missing about existence. Yeah, and it's like, how do you tell somebody? You can't tell somebody. Okay, Cosmic, here's maybe something you and I understand and maybe other people don't get. Is if you've never watched your mouth because someone might beat you into the pavement, you're missing out in a weird type of way. Like, Cosmic, I don't even know what race you are, Cosmic. I don't know if you're black, white, Mexican, I don't know. But dude, I've been in like so many situations where I thought, like, dude, if I say the wrong vowel, like, someone's gonna beat me into the fucking concrete, and there's no one coming to save the day. It's like, which is crazy. Like, on my YouTube channel, I talk so much shit, but nah, dude, you're like in a certain room and you realize all of a sudden, like, you say the wrong thing, you're gonna die in this room. Not because, like, someone's gonna shoot you or something. I mean, yeah, possibly, but I'm just not that. It's just like, no, they'll just beat the fuck out of you. They will beat the fuck out of you. Pacific Islander. Yeah, well, you know what's up, man. Oh, so I should explain that. Let's see how like far off I am on my drunken intelligence. Cosmic says, I'm an American Pacific Islander from the Bloodland. I don't even know what Bloodland means. I just see Pacific Islander. When I see Pacific Islander, what does that make me think of? Kind of Asian, but not Asian. Kind of Asian, but not Asian. Filipino, Samoan, whatever. But that's not important. To me, the important part is dude, if you're in the same rooms I'm in, we're both not welcome. Right? Like, if you grow up in the hood or a hood environment, it doesn't matter that you're Pacific Islander and I'm white. We're both not welcome. We are not welcome at all. Like, we're just like wrong step, this shit gets beat out of you. Tongan and I don't even know that second word, dude. Palawan? I didn't even know that. But am I right? And feel free to tell me I'm wrong, man. But like, I'm assuming if you're in the hood and I'm in a hood, that like it doesn't matter that you're Pacific Islander. You're like one wrong phrase away from getting the shit kicked out of you. Now I gotta look that up. Yeah, dude. It's a different thing, man. People are so... I mean, I don't want... It's so weird, right? Like, I don't want anyone to necessarily be as frightened as I was, or maybe as you were. Like, I don't want that for people. But I also think people are, like, way too fucking comfortable, man. Like people just, like, walking around talking shit. It's like, do you not know what it's like to know that, like... Oh, I gotta look that up, though. I forgot about that. Polywian. Paluan. Yeah. I mean, that all makes sense, right? Pacific Islander. That's what you said. Yeah, dude, Garcia. I think we're talking about the same thing. Where all of a sudden you realize like you're in a fucked up spot, and if you move wrong, you're just gonna die. That's the biggest thing I don't understand about, like, dude, I'm liberal. I'm a liberal dude, as you probably guess. K-pop and fucked up hair. I'm super liberal. But that's the thing I don't think people get. People are like, I felt threatened. It's like, dude, are you sure you felt threatened? Right? Garcia's talking about being on a bus with hooligans. Cosmic and me talking about his thing. Like, no. I didn't feel threatened. I felt like if I fucked up, I would die. I didn't feel threatened. No, I felt like it's game over. Like they're going to fucking kill me. Not threatened. Yeah. Yeah, people get ridiculous, man. Plus, again, like, all these people, like, shouting shit. Okay, now I'm just getting silly, but still, like, true, though. Like, I dare you, man. I dare you. Like, y'all fucking crazy motherfuckers speaking your weird shit. Dude, I dare you to go in the wrong place and say that, man. I say whatever, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 I say it, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bruh, dude... I dare you to go somewhere else and say that. Like, you're not gonna make it. Like... Yeah, dude, people be crazy. Maybe, like, I'm on my own, like, drunken rant right now, but I'm just like... Most of the crazy shit that I hear here in the States, man, I'm just like... You can only say that because you're here in the States. Like, only because you're in a suburb and there's nothing, like, attacking you presently can you say that. Like, if you were to take your same political statements and say it somewhere else, dude, you'd be fucking fucked up. Yeah. Dude, for real. It's nuts, man. Hopefully it changes. Hopefully we, like, get away from this a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I don't know if, like, Trump's gonna rig it. I'm trying to be political, but now we're in political land. But I don't know. Biden's old. Biden's old as fuck. But I think most of us want him out. Not Biden, but we want a Trump out, but then Trump has the power. So I don't know, dude. It's pretty crazy. Oh, and then back to like simplistic shit for a second is when I was in a car in the Bahamas, right? And they drove me out to that field and everyone flashed their guns, which by the way, I'm not around steel that much. That's the most amount of guns. I've had guns pulled on me. But like one gun at a time. One person, one gun. Motherfucker. Which is scary enough. But I've had that happen like 2 times. Maybe 3. That time in the Bahamas was the only time I was surrounded by people that all had guns. And let me tell you something I was not thinking about. I was not thinking about who the fucking president was. Not 1% of my soul was thinking about that. Although now I think back, it was probably Bush. It was probably Bush Sr. But no, I was like, whoever I was not thinking this, but here in retrospect, it's like, whoever the president is not getting me out of this alive. Like, if I'm not gonna die here, like in this fucking field, it has nothing to do with the fucking president, man. Matthew Carrier, but you say you're from Canada, so you're Matthew Carrier. You're a Trump fan from Canada. Well, I'm still not here, even though I may disagree with you. I'm not here to shit on you, man. So, it's like a sports race, dude. So maybe Matthew, maybe Trump wins again, man. Yeah, you just see different... Sorry, Cosmic. I'm addressing Cosmic. I just think with different levels of income and different opportunities, you respond differently, right? So like, I grew up pretty poor and then managed to get my way into some decent schools and then went to a business college, UGA, very respected, I would say, as far as the rankings, and then went back to music school. And so my life now as like a graduate from a respected program, not just as a YouTuber, but just as my opportunities in life are completely different than they were when I was 14, when I didn't have any of that credential bullshit. So things are very different. You see things very different based on what your opportunities are and what the opportunities you see for yourself are. And so when I was broke, I thought my only opportunities were the same as other broke people. And then you kind of work your way up and you get different options. Yeah, I think Garcia's like touching on something, which is I think soccer fans hate each other way more than Democrats and Republicans hate each other in the States. I think soccer fans overseas and in like fucking South America really hate motherfuckers way more. I'm about to make a stupid statement. Preface, stupid statement. But I'm almost thinking maybe like the Europeans or the South Americans, I think you might actually choose a dictator if you knew for a fact your team would win the World Cup. I think France would choose a dictator. If they knew for a fact they would win the World Cup, they would choose a dictator. If it guaranteed a World Cup. I think y'all love football, soccer. I think y'all love that shit more than like anyone loves anything. Yeah, Matthew, our healthcare is fucked up though, dude. I mean, America kicks ass. Well, I say it kicks ass because I live here. But, dude, our healthcare is like so bad. Dude, I haven't been to a doctor in like 12 years. I probably have like cancer all throughout my body between like drinking and smoking. I've not been to a doctor. I really couldn't tell you, man. I went to a dentist 3 years ago. Oh, but dude, our healthcare is terrible. Like when I say terrible, let me like put that in perspective. You might have to pay. Yeah, Cosmic and I on the same thing, man. He popping Advil. I'm just popping alcohol. But Matthew, man, so you might have to pay, say, I don't know, $600 a month every month. So in 1 year, you got to spend like $7,500. No, yeah, but dog. I'm saying you got to spend $7,500, but there's no doctor. $7,500 to have a chance to go to the doctor, but then when you go to the doctor, it's another $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever. So nobody tell this. This has been secrets. I think people don't know my actual personal life. Okay, but my girlfriend pays that in insurance, right? And then she's been going to a pulmonologist, and it's $600 per visit. So she goes 3 times. It's $1,800, right? But then she also got to pay the fucking like $800 a month. So you're talking about like $12,000. Yeah, dude, $600 US, dog. It's fucked up. It's crazy. We have the most expensive healthcare in the world. Yeah, it's fucked up. Oh, well, Cyan, this might fuck you up. I can't, I need contacts. Or glasses. I can't go buy glasses. I think in Indonesia this will freak you out. I cannot go buy glasses. I can't go buy contacts. They won't let me. Every year I have to go to an eye doctor. And that eye doctor has to write a prescription, and then I can buy contacts, or glasses, and I can only do it for that year. Then I have to go back to a doctor, who then looks at my eyes again, writes a new prescription. But I can't just go to the store and buy glasses. They won't let me. Selamat. But isn't that crazy? I can't just go buy contacts. I can't just go buy glasses. I can't just go up and do that. Impossible. Illegal. You can't do it. Yeah, if you got money though, we have the best. We have the best healthcare in the world if you got money. But if you don't have money, you can't buy backwoods. Wait, you can't buy backwoods? You don't have backwoods, Cosmic? Is that just a joke? It's a good joke if it's a joke. Yeah, shit is wild, man. You're at the 18? That's crazy. Like, I'm at least 1 year older than you. I'm like at least 19. Cosmic straight up living that life, man. No, I'm safe now, though, man. I am not in that life anymore. Like, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice to be away from it, man. Like, I love knowing about it, but I mean, as far as all that stress shit goes, I've been away from that for like, I don't know, a minute, 7 years maybe? Like, I have not had to worry about any of that. So it's like just a different existence. You know? It's been about 7 years. Again, maybe some shit Cosmic knows about. It's been 7 years since random people would bang on my door at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, trying to break into my house. Oh, Carl knows what's up. Yes, imagine if we did reallocate our budget from military to actual healthcare. That would be crazy. Imagine then if we didn't just give our surplus military wares to the police for free. Imagine if we actually charged the police to give them our surplus military goods, and then we took that money that the police are spending for ourselves. They still get the same thing. But right now, like a lot of times, surplus military equipment is given to the police for free because it's old. Imagine if the police had to buy it. And then we took, it's all still the same money, right? Because the police aren't buying it. They're buying it through tax dollars, which all comes from us. But like, imagine if the police actually were paying for that and we really like allocated funds that way. Imagine. Well, anyways, I've yammered on for quite a long time. I don't know what I'm going to go do, but I'm going to, like, get out of here. At my place, you get contacts and appointment. Yeah. Yeah. I will get some contacts, though. Maybe another, like, 10 to 15 years. I will get some. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for my inspiring life story. I don't even know what the inspiration was. Like, I know how to roll backwards. But yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, see y'all. Write a book. Maybe I'll dictate a book. Who knows? Bye. Bye.